Good morning to my fellow students and teachers. I am Mohammed Zia Khan, the CEO of the Personal Highs Project. But first, before we start, do any of you know what drugs is? Oh no. Well, let me tell you. Drugs is a substance that changes a person's mental and physical state. They affect the way your brain works, the way you think, the way you walk. That doesn't sound good, eh? Yes, you are right actually. Drugs is very bad for you, especially when you get addicted. But first, before we get into it, have any of you tried drugs of some sort? Have any of you been offered it? Yes? No? Well, let me try and give you a feeling of how drugs is. Have any of you jumped out of a plane before? No. Well, let me tell you something. Let's say your family have booked a plane ride and you're going to jump off a plane ride. And the night before, your mom tells you that you're excited, but you're nervous. You don't know what to expect. You can't sleep. You're scared. You're going with your friends. And then you start having doubts about it, whether you actually want to go. But then you come to the morning and you see this nice small plane and you see these people standing there. And all your friends are like excited. They're like, oh no, dude, you're going to join me. We're going together, eh? And then you jump into the plane and then you get nervous, but then you don't want to be like a sad sack that doesn't want to be jump off and see like a loser in front of your friends. So instead you just go with it. And then you're in the plane, you're in 14,000 feet just cruising above there. And then the guy tells you, no, we're about to jump off now. So you're getting ready, the nerves are building up into you, and he starts to count down in 3, 2, and 1, and then off you go. You're flying in the air. It's such a rush. You're enjoying it. But then after a couple of minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, you start seeing the ground. You start coming closer to the ground. And then you land and then that rush is over. There's no more rush. It was a past experience. Now that's, my ladies and gentlemen and students, is exactly what drugs feel like. The only thing is that it's less exciting. And the more and more and more and more and more and you do it, is that it becomes less and less and less exciting and more of a need. When you carry on using drugs, from being high in the air, you sooner or later you're going to hit the reality, which is the ground. You're going to be landing. You're going to be returning back to your normal life. So is your other friends that also joined you. But ladies and gentlemen, let me come to a simple way in terms of what drugs do to you. All of you are from grades 4 to 7. All of you have had some sort of contact of drugs, especially here in our Westville community. And basically, my project is to help you kids to focus more on the fun of life other than the short minute, less of a minute of the fun that you have using with drugs, and the less need that you can have with drugs, and focus more of your energy on the need of playing outside. Most of you kids nowadays, due to technology, you are more on your phone, you're inside, and to be honest, your parents don't feel safe of sending you out onto the road and having a time with your bicycles, joining your friends. But my project basically gives you the opportunity to talk about whatever experiences you have in your life, whether you are addicted to some sort of drug, whether you've done this before, done that before. It's all going to be confidential to us. We are basically coming forward to the community, to the Westville community, and we're going to be helping everybody, and their stories are going to be confidential to us. Even our project, it helps you to play. It shows you the right and wrongs of life, whether to go there, whether to not go there. It shows you even more how bad drugs is. And also, it helps you to stop drugs. And it shows you and it gives you a person to talk to that many of you do not have. As Mahatma Gandhi says, You have to start changing yourself if you want to change the life around you. And I would like to end on that note that please join us today at 1 o'clock in the afternoon to help and play fun-filled activities with us and to let us enjoy more time with you and get to know you better and your addiction. Until next time, thank you very much.